First graders, today you are thinking like an architect and you are going to add the texture or the pattern of the bricks that are going on the outside of your castle. Texture is how something feels, and we're wanting it to feel like it's got some bricks that are making it. So as I'm stamping today, I'm going to kind of think about the size of my bricks and creating a little bit of a pattern. Now, stamping is a form of printmaking. It's where you're using a stamp to repeat that shape. So here's my awesome castle from last week. When I get my castle back, I'm going to go to my seat if I'm a number 3 chair. I'm going to get a tray of black paint for my table to share. With my table, I'm going to share a small basket of stamps. Now once the stamp gets used, it can still stay on that mixing tray. So I'm going to grab my stamper, my Lego, and I'm just going to dip the edge of that Lego in black. I don't need to dip the whole thing. And I think my bricks are going to go up and down. So I'm going to go one line of up and down bricks across the bottom of my castle. Seems like I can get about 3 stamps in for every dip. If I use too much paint, like that, my bricks won't really show up. So you have to be kind of careful with how much paint you're using, because too much and your bricks won't really show up. That's why I'm just dipping that bottom edge. I'm going to use stamps to fill in this whole part. Now what if I want to change sizes? The size of my bricks. I'm just going to leave it on my mixing tray, go to my basket, and choose another size. I think I'm going to use a skinny little stamp for the yellow part, and they're going to go horizontally across my building. I need to fill my whole castle up with these stamps. Thinking about going horizontal and vertical as I'm printing. And this will kind of create a pattern or texture. Notice how we even filled in on the roof or the door. First graders, when your stamping is all finished, you're going to carry it flat like a lunch tray over to the drying rack, wipe off your hands on a blue rag, and get out your sketchbook. I can't wait to see how these castles turn out. Now that my castle is finished, I'm going to create a blueprint, the design of what's happening on the inside of my castle. So at the drive-thru, I'm going to grab a piece of blue paper for my blueprint. I'm going to write my name and class code on the back. Miss G, and my class code. Over at the back of the room, now I need to find a white crayon, and I'm drawing out what the inside of my castle is like. How many rooms are there? What are the rooms for? As I'm drawing the blueprint, I'm going to think like I'm a bird. What does the castle look like from up above? So my castle is going to be in a kind of square shape with 4 towers. So this is the first tower, second tower, third, and fourth. This was one of the castles that we studied. And in the middle, I'm going to have kind of like a green space. So there's going to be a hallway in between each of my towers. I can use labels, like right here is going to be where the front door is. Okay, so I can write door. Maybe you'll have to use your pencil to write the messages. I think when you walk in the front door, you should have kind of like a greeting area. So maybe there's a big table with some chairs. And then over here to the right, I think the kitchen would be. So the stove, maybe a really big table in the middle for preparing food. Your blueprint is kind of designing or deciding what is happening on the inside. Now my castle has 2 layers, okay, or 2 levels. 1 level and then a level up on top. Maybe I could even flip my paper over and draw my second level on the other side. Maybe my name should go down at the bottom. So when your castle is done, you can grab a piece of paper and draw out your blueprint. What does the inside of your castle look like? Now, this could be your dream space. Maybe I want like a really big playground here in the middle with all sorts of slides and tunnels to crawl through. Okay, what would I want my dream castle to look like? With some big monkey bars that go across. These are 2 big towers as well. It's going to be kind of like a mini castle inside. I really like to swing, so I might put some swings here. And a pool, of course. For lounging and swimming. So what would happen inside your dream castle?